When you become a team admin on HOCKEYSYTE, you're not just managing players, you're basically stepping into the GM's office. Logos, rosters, lineups, colors, even your own goal horn. And it all starts the moment you claim your team. A well set up team feels like a real franchise. Players actually check schedules, respond to game invites, and show up ready because things look organized and official. But skip the setup and you'll get the usual chaos. Missing players, mixed up messages, and a team page that looks like it's still waiting for the construction crews to show up. But when you step into this like a true GM, everything changes. Your team identity clicks into place, communication becomes smooth, and your players immediately feel the difference. In this video, I'll show you how to set up your team profile, build a complete roster with the right contact info, and manage game day operations like attendance, messaging, and lineup. Before we jump in, think about what happens when a new expansion team enters a major league. They don't roll onto the ice with no name, no logo, and no roster. The first thing they do is build the identity, colors, crest, culture, and then they build that roster that brings their identity to life. Becoming a team admin on HOCKEYSYTE works exactly the same way. You're not just filling out forms, you're building your franchise from the ground up. All right, first GM move. Step into the building. Your access starts with the email your league sends you. If you don't have a username and password yet, you'll get a special sign-up link in an email that sounds like, "You've been added as a team admin." And then there'll be a big sign up here button. Tap that button, complete the quick registration, and once you're in, your dashboard shows every team you manage. Click a team to open its roster management page. Now, if you already have an HOCKEYSYTE account, your email is going to look a little different. Instead of that sign up button, you'll get a direct link to manage your team's roster. Open it, log in with your existing password, and you're instantly at the control. You can't run a franchise from outside the arena. Logging in opens the door to everything. Okay, you're in. Next GM move. Give your team its look. No pro franchise rolls out with a blank badge and default colors, and neither should yours. Upload your team logo. Hit the logo upload section on your team page, pick your file, and boom, branded. Don't have a logo yet? Here's a quick workaround. Open your favorite AI art tool like ChatGPT and type something like, "Create a bold, modern hockey team logo of a snarling polar bear in blue and silver." Download it. Upload it. Done. Step 2, set your team colors. Your colors drive how your team shows up across the site. Schedules, standings, player cards, everything. Set up your home and away jersey colors to detect jersey clashes with other teams so you can make arrangements for a game that might feature two similar colors. Okay, now that the team look is decided, it's time to fill the locker room. A roster isn't just a list of names, it's your communication pipeline, your attendance tracker, your game day engine, and you've got 3 ways to build it. Adding players manually. You just type in the player's name, email, quick and clean. You can add existing players. If they've already played on a previous team, just pull them right in. No duplicate profiles, no messy data. You can also bulk upload your roster. You can go turbo mode and add all your players, jersey numbers, and positions all at once by using the bulk upload method. This is why emails matter and you shouldn't skip them. This part will separate a functioning team from a frustrated one. When you add emails, players will get game reminders and mark attendance with one tap. They'll get lineup emails before the puck drop. You can send game-specific messages that don't get buried in group chat. They'll get a welcome email teaching them how to use the site. And if your team includes or requires club products, they'll get notified instantly. The takeaway here is your roster is your front office directory. If you don't have a way to contact your players, you don't have operations. You gotta add them every time. Now that your players are in, you can edit them. Upload player headshots for that pro look. This will generate great stat leader sections and showcase your talent. You can do this right from your phone at game time to quickly get great in-uniform shots of your guys. You can also edit jersey numbers and positions, and also add some extra classic sports info like height, weight, and if they shoot left or right. If you've added an email address for the player, they'll be invited to update this information themselves, but it's great to get in what you know to get this process jump-started. All right, you've got players in the room. Now you can run game day like a pro operation. You can send game invitations to track attendance. Open your schedule and click over to the matchup page. Hit send invites, and your players get a clean yes, no option to let you know if they're coming to the game. No guessing, no last-minute scrambles. You'll see exactly who's in. You can send game-specific messages. Need players at the rink early? Or you want to remind them about the jersey colors? Bad weather rolling in? Send a message tied to that one game to exactly who's coming. No extra noise, no confusion. You can set your lineup. Build your lines, assign positions, and email the lineup straight to your team. Feels like the pros. Players know exactly where they're slotted before they arrive. These tools turn what used to be chasing people in different chats into smooth, organized, real-deal game operations. Okay, this thing's optional, but it's pure style points if you can get it done. If you want your team to feel like they just scored at home ice, you can craft a 10 to 20 second MP3 as your official goal horn. This is how to make one fast. You can jump on YouTube and grab a short audio clip or create your own. Layer in a horn blast or a chant or a quick beat and export that as MP3. Here's some examples. Once you have your MP3, submit it to the league. Send the file to your league admin for inclusion. They'll activate it if your rink uses a scoreboard with audio. This is a tiny feature that will make your franchise feel big league. This last piece is totally optional. But if your team is growing or you need to move on from team GM to franchise owner, this is where you level up. An Excite team site gives your franchise its own home base. You can take membership payments or team dues right on the site. You can open a team store for merch. You can sell print-on-demand items or anything else you want to sell. You can see your full game schedule auto-loaded by division from your main site. You can brand the site to your team's identity. You can schedule your practices, events, and meetings in one place. Host team documents and forms so everything's easy to find. Connect your Facebook page or other team social pages. It's your franchise headquarters, especially if you're managing more than one team in one division. If your team wants to feel like a pro club, this is the upgrade that makes it official. If running your team inside Excite already feels good, wait till you see what it's like when you've got your very own Excite team site. Your franchise, your branding, your store, your schedules, all in one home base. If you want to take your team from captain to full-on club owner, you can set up your own Excite site and run your entire organization just like the pros. Click right here to get started.